Okay, we're back at Touché. And I just learned that there's two other games called Touché, but they don't have an exclamation point, so I can trademark it. Alright, so we're going to play the solitary version of this game. And the way you do that is there's no battles, so there's no tokens except for to land on the black and the gray spots to indicate that you can't land there anymore. But there's no battles, so you're not building 2x2 squares with the little tokens. You know, like that would be one, and then there'd be another one there, another one there, another one there to be a 2x2 square. One thing I forgot to mention in the main video is that you can land on the tokens with your player piece and capture them for 5 points when you get 5 of them. Like if you get 3, you don't get 3 points, and if you get 6, you don't get 6. It's only multiples of 5 that you score. So you score for 5, 10, 15, and so on. Now, with the solitary mode, we have the rule sheet right here. The player controls 2 pieces. So you have, let's say, the blue, and you have the yellow, and those are your 2 pieces that you control. The piece that you want to win is called the hero piece, while the other piece is called the rogue piece. So we're going to make the blue the hero piece and the yellow the rogue piece. All the solitary player has to do in one-player mode is score the points needed and reach the center square before the rogue piece. There are no battles or tokens to build a 2x2 square and used in the solitary mode. The rogue piece is forced to take a medium square if their roll is an even number. So the rogue piece on this is a yellow, and we get a 6, and that means that you can move the rogue piece there, or you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, but of course you can't get 7 on a 6 roll. You see what I mean? So you are forced to take a black square on a roll of an even number, and if you can't do that, your hero piece loses 5 points. So if I couldn't, then at the start of this game, the hero piece would have started out with -5 points. Now, the rogue piece takes a large square with a roll of 5, or you lose a life. So if I roll a 5, I have to take one of these 3x3 squares. And I could do that to start because it's only worth 3. You see what I mean? But if I'm like over here, it's going to be a little... I can move down here for it, but if I'm like up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I didn't do it. Well, I can't because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I don't, on a roll of 5, take a large square, what does this say? The rogue takes a large square. Or I lose a life. I don't have the life indicator dice up here, or up here. But if I roll a 5 and don't take a 3x3 square, then my hero piece loses 5 points. This is the hero piece in this case. The rogue loses 5 points if you take a large square. So if I roll whatever, and I'm right here, and I decide to take a large square, the rogue piece loses 5 points. Now, if the rogue, if the hero lands on 3 medium, like I claim 3 medium squares. There's a medium. I claim that. I put the token there because I can't move there anymore after moving on 1. If I were to take like 3, see 3 total, then the rogue piece, which is the yellow piece in this case, loses a life. Or the same thing with 2 squares. If I have indicated that I've landed here and I indicate that I land here, then the rogue piece loses a life. And for every 20 points for blue or yellow in the solitary mode, you get an extra life. So if I get 20 with the blue or 20 with the yellow, an extra life. Unless you're at 6 and you have to stop because you can't go to 7. So you can have 2 life gains per player per game. And again, the rule with the solitary is you're trying to get your hero piece to the center square with 50 points. Actually 47, because that's worth 3 points that center square before Mr. Rogue does. And that's how you play solitary mode of Touché with an exclamation point, so I can trademark it.